Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kumerai, Fang, and 21 Pilots.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Recently, I have been asked to review the most popular of the soundtracks to the new film Suicide Squad, Heathens. I do live to please my fans, but this unfortunately gets me talking about somebody that I was sort of hoping not to talk about until the end of the year, but I digress.
Wish we could turn back time.
Anyways, 21 Pilots is fairly new to the public conscious, at least on the pop charts. They've had quite a few successful singles, all of which have broken through the top 20. Stressed Out, for example, is actually one of my personal favorites, and out of their hits, I think it's their best one. Despite being the first of their songs, at least the one that became popular, it wasn't the first time I heard about the group, though.
I just wanna stay in.
Despite Ride only just recently becoming a hit, its music video came up sometime last May, I think, and it's been inescapable since then. All things considered, though, I was never quite sure what to make of 21 Pilots, and there's a reason for that. They make good yet weird music, and they blend their rock style with rap as well as many other music genres. Something I feel like hasn't been done since... Oh god, I feel old! Recently, however, one of my favorite YouTubers has come up with a decent term for the duo.
21 Pilots have got some good stuff. They're emo rap, you probably wouldn't like them.
Now, I don't have any problems with the word emo or it being connected to anybody. I don't think it's anything to worry over. What is something to worry over is the fact that I am reviewing a movie soundtrack.
There were nights when the wind was so cold.
As Celine Dion has proven, there are several ways to turn a movie soundtrack bad. And although she set the record for horrible soundtracks to have gotten popular, she was, unfortunately, just the beginning. Hell, Love Me Like You Do may just be one of the worst songs we've had in a while. It even reminds me of It's All Coming Back to Me. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Not all movie soundtracks are bad after all. Marilyn Manson proved that you can take a movie theme and do it justice, and one of the best #1 hits of the 2000s was a movie soundtrack. So, let's see what everybody else sees in this song. This is Heathens by 21 Pilots. Well, I can see why this song captured people's attention. Nice intro sequence, but where's the music?
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
That was severely over-exaggerated, and I apologize for it, but God, does that intro hurt!
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
It has nothing to do with the music. Similar to Long Hard Road Outta Hell, it's dark, atmospheric, and sets the stage nicely. It's not the lyrics either. The first line was a good opening for the piece, actually. No, the main problem with this is the same main problem with Ride. That fucking vocal effect. Why? Why was this used? I've heard vocal effects used for artistic merit and others to enhance the performance of the vocalist, but I think it's safe to say that that's not what the producers were going for. I mean, are they trying to set a record for how annoying you can make Tyler Joseph sound? Oh, come on! The guy's a good singer, why can't you let him sound like it? And now I feel like I overdid it. Whatever. Let's continue with the song before I babble more. What's it about?
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Uh-huh.
You love another psychopath sitting next to you. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell.
Uh-huh. Okay, I think I got a good handle on what this is about, and strangely enough, I'm actually okay with it. If not only the slightest bit impressed. There has been more than a bit of debate, but I think it's safe to say 21 Pilots decided to take this project and make it their own. The lyrics can be applied to a few situations, but a lot of people are in agreement about Heathens referencing the Clique, their fan base. True to form, it does apply to the movie in a literal sense, but it also applies to the Clique in the sense that it regards them as what they claim to be, outcasts or heathens. But it also does well in addressing fans, old and new alike, in how to, treat each other. A very mature approach, if I may add, for something like this. And put in that light, the song comes together more as a whole. Its most impressive point was, well, this still feels like a 21 Pilots song, as was the intent. And now that I'm through with my praise for this song, let's talk about its more apparent issues. I mentioned the vocal effect before and how annoying it was in the opening, but the production, for the most part, covers that up and makes it ignorable. Unfortunately,
that they love one day docked away. Yeah, trust issues not to mention.
yeah, that doesn't get tiring after a while. Though ignorable to a certain extent, it still manages to poke at the balloon of this song's strengths and deflate it. Another issue I find is this weird guitar slide effect thing right before the semifinal chorus. Now don't get me wrong, I know why they put this here. It was meant to be a play on a very similar sound effect that they used earlier on at the beginning and throughout the song.
Any sudden move.
This play on part, though, is the weakest portion of Heathens. It takes away from the setup atmosphere and can't replace any of it, leaving this empty, awkward void in its place. Weakest portion though it may be, it's not the worst part about this song. No, that comes at the final chorus where they combine that slide effect with a different effect. Thank you, I needed my medicine today. Besides, truth be told, there are several songs from the past 5 years that have actually done that effect a lot worse. There are songs that have done that effect a lot worse.
Put it down on me.
A lot worse.
What you gonna do with that dessert? Do what dee da dee da dee da.
Okay guys, bring us back to Heathens. I think they get my point. So, final verdict? Well, I like it. It's not perfect, but for a movie soundtrack, it's surprisingly okay. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be heartbroken if Heathens disappeared, but for what it is, it's good. Truth be told, out of most, if not all, the songs that are currently in the top 10, I prefer this one the most. Such a sad state for the pop charts right now.
You might be one of us.
I'm Kumerai Fang, and I'll see you next time.